start listening to our inner voices, our inner dialogue, there's so much outside chatter that is happening that we forget to hear our inner voice, which is trying to tell us who we are, and also trying to tell us what we are going through, what we have hidden from lifetimes inside us in the dark chamber of our consciousness. So very important that we start listening this inner dialogue with ourselves. Very important. And for that we'll have to become more conscious in our day-to-day lives, become much more alert. We are alert as in outside life. We are alert while we are driving, we are alert in everything outside, but we hardly have any consciousness or awareness of our inside. And inside lies a big universe, our universe. This universe is for everybody, this is cosmic. But inside there is a personal cosmic universe which is full of bliss. Once we reach there, once we put light in those inner dark chambers, once we deal with the different levels of this mystic journey, it's so beautiful inside. So we'll have to create more consciousness in our day-to-day lives so we can start hearing this inner voice. For that is very important that we create around us a nice, healthy spiritual space, a meditative space. A lot of times people say, I'm doing yoga, I'm doing meditation, I'm doing this. When they say this, and for everybody, even for myself, it used to be the meditation means there's a picture. We are sitting with closed eyes, we are trying hard to concentrate, and yoga is, I'm breathing and taking out this. Yes, all that is helpful, but that is not meditation. That creates a nice, beautiful meditative state where meditation happens. And what is meditation? Meditation is a state of mind where your chattering stops of the outside, and there is a silence is created. That silence, I call it the spiritual space around us. Like there is a space up there. There is a spiritual space around us. We have to create that space. We can do that by yoga and meditation of whatever kind, or chanting. I chant a very powerful mantra of Hare Krishna. People chant Buddha chants. Then you can chant Om. That is very powerful. Any way that you can leave this humdrum, this chattering, put your mind at rest and create that nice blissful state, that place you will be able to have a dialogue with your inner self. Because inside there are a lot of ghosts. I call them ghosts because they don't have a body and they want to talk to us, but we are regressing them. We are just subduing them. We don't hear them. And when these ghosts, you don't hear them, over a period of time they reach insanity. They turn into some sort of a disease or some sort of a pattern in your nature, in your tendencies, and then it becomes a monster. Instead of that, if we hear these ghosts, no matter what state of life we are in, this should be taught to young kids. They should start dealing with these things, so by the time they grow up, they are in their career or in their life, they can deal with this. They have already dealt with these ghosts. They are much more aware. And what are these ghosts? They are day to day what we come across, which is fear, anger, some sort of childhood scars of some memory, or some we had maybe a bad relation with somebody, and while growing we had some experiences, and those memories, or even I believe in life after death, and so lifetimes. So these are all embedded in those dark chambers. And if we do not create a nice spiritual space where we can go and shed them light in those chambers, bring out those ghosts, talk to them, and they talk, and they're very helpful. Sometimes you will be realized that you are holding a resentment for somebody, deep resentment for last so many years, and that creates a problem for you because they will become a disease. I know some people, a lot of people actually, who have some major disease, chronic disease, and they had maybe they were very angry people, or they had some again resentment or some anything, and they wanted to heal themselves. They were very good people, but what they were doing is they were treating the disease from outside on the body level, but in the mind level and inside in the conscious level, they were not treating the root cause of those diseases. So those diseases will crop up again after chemotherapy, after this, after that. You have to address the problem at the root. If you don't do that, those diseases will not go. They will manifest again in that form or in some other form. So we have to have this inner voice. It's a very beautiful process, and in that meditative state, that spiritual space, it becomes very blissful, because there is no chattering of mind. We control the mind. Mind says, okay, don't disturb me, I'm talking to myself. Then it becomes a beautiful journey, because remember, we are the goal. We have worked on so many things. We have worked in career, family, this, that, made a house, this, everything, investments. What we forgot was to invest in ourselves, to give time to ourselves. And this we have to do no matter what is happening outside around us. There will be people hurting us. There will be people who will be disloyal. There will be people who will torture us or say something wrong or whatever. Or maybe we are doing it to them. By this process, we become so lovingly strong that we start forgiving people. We can spread love, and one who can forgive and who can love, only that is only possible when you are loving yourself, when you are not holding grudges, when you are not holding knowingly or unknowingly any knots inside your dark chambers of your consciousness. So please, very important, start hearing the inner voices, because they have a lot to talk to you, and they've been waiting for quite a bit of time. We are running around trying to ape other people, trying to become like others in the society. We'll talk about that. That's also a very big problem. Aping people, learning from people and thinking, okay, I become like that, I'll do this, so I will do this, I'll do that. We should stop doing that. You are unique. Find who you are. Don't become an ape. Don't become an ape. Don't copy. Somebody has made this kind of money, I should make. Somebody has that, okay, I'll do that. Somebody this. Whole day we are trying to, and this is creating a havoc. Instead of that, please create a nice space. Go inside. There is a beautiful you who is waiting. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to achieve anything. The biggest achievement is the achievement of self. Please try this. Till next time.